Zapa mutima, zapa mutima, zapa mutima.
Hello, you are on Zapa Mtima yet again. Zapa Mtima TV show brought to you courtesy of Gavid Beverages, the manufacturers of Elixir Kombucha, as our sponsors. And of course, remember, you've heard them, you've seen them, you've known them, you've watched them, but only on Zapa Mtima you get to know them better. And of course, we have a special guest on the show. So meet me on the other side as I introduce our special guest, and of course as I give you our health tip. Only on Zapa Mtima.
Zapa mutima.
This is the real deal.
The real deal is Elixir.
Elixir Kombucha, the real deal.
Elixir?
That's me.
No, I meant the kombucha.
You can have mine.
Now that's a real deal.
The real deal is Elixir.
Elixir Kombucha, the real deal.
Zapa mutima.
Welcome back. You are on Zapa Mtima, and just before I introduce our guest, our health tip for today is about exercise. Now, exercise is very, very important, and I'm going to give you a few reasons why it's very, very important. Exercise helps you when it comes to weight control. You can really, really help in controlling your weight. When you exercise, a body that's dormant will keep gaining all the calories, will give you keep gaining the fat, you keep gaining the weight, so you are better off finding time to exercise even 30 minutes once a week, which is very good for your heart. The other one is physical fitness. You need to raise your fitness levels. You know, I've met people who just run less than 100 meters and they're panting like they want to die, you know. So raising your fitness levels is very, very important. And then of course, exercise just raises the energy levels in your body. It gives you energy. And last but not least, mental health. Exercising contributes so much to your mental health. So make it a habit to start exercising even once a week. If you can do it every day, the better. And coming to our guest on the show, we are privileged on Zapa Mtima. I wish there was a drum roll here to introduce none other than Mwiram Sonda, also known as Slap Dee. Wamene Slap Dee. Welcome to Zapa Mtima.
Thank you so much. I love the intro.
Already. It's nice that Slap Dee likes something already. You know. So Slap, welcome to Zapa Mtima.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, how have you been, man?
I've been great. I've been doing fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
Ish, you've done so much, you're doing so much. Listen, how do you handle, I won't be shy about it, but I'll say this fame about you on the streets, at home, you know, obviously everyone wants to talk to you and stuff. How do you just handle this? Is it easy?
No, it's not. I'll be very honest with you.
Are you as free as you used to be?
Not
like,
anymore.
as in mingling and all that? You can't just.
Not really. But it comes with it's the price you get. You pay for being in
Hard
the
work.
industry. Exactly. Like that, for hard work. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So it's got its upside, it's got its downside, you know. Upside is usually when you sort of get away with certain small things easily.
Yeah.
The downside is that you miss certain parts of your life, taking walks, random walks in the
Yeah.
neighborhood with
Oh,
your
yeah.
family, with your kids or something. Those things are sort of cut out.
Yeah.
But all in all, it's a great thing. You just need to create a balance, where so it doesn't eat up too much.
Oh,
It
yeah.
doesn't get into your head.
Excellent.
Fame can be a drug as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you need to make sure it does not, you don't abuse it, or it
Oh,
does
yeah.
not take over your
I
life.
like that. Fame can be a drag.
Exactly.
Yeah, so if you don't know how to handle it,
It's
it will mess you up.
Definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you think your music has affected, the music industry in the country?
I think I have, played my part, and I still am. We have created a blueprint, not just me, but my team as well. Not also just as a single artist, but everyone that's been, around me or with me, or by my side as we build this industry brick by brick. What we have created is definitely an opening for so many upcoming artists. Before the internet, there was a different way of doing pushing music. But now things are much easier. Things have changed, and slowly we see that promoters are cutting out the middleman, which is radio, TV, because now there's social media.
But okay.
So, no, don't worry. You're on social
I
media.
know.
You're on social
That's why we
media
have
as well.
tentacles everywhere.
Exactly.
It's interconnected.
Yeah.
It's a spider web.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
basically, we have put in a lot to build the industry. Yeah, I say we because it's not just me; it's everyone that's really contributed.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're humble. Listen, any lowest, moments, highest moments, in your music career?
My highest moment would be, being recognized by CNN.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten like a higher recognition.
CNN?
Yes.
Yeah, that did it.
So they placed me on the top 10 African Artists of the Year, and also just recognized me for my charity.
Did you
work.
write a letter to CNN? Or were you just busy doing your thing?
No. No, you don't write to them. They just they do that every year. They find somebody inspiring, and could be you this year. You never know. You know what I mean? But
Exactly.
so that was my highest. For me, it was it was an honor to be named one of the top 10 artists,
Wow.
and also being recognized for my charity work and my music.
Yeah.
My lowest point would be, it's actually two, would be losing the times that I lost my brothers in the industry, specifically PJ and recently Dave.
Yes.
That really broke me. Those two moments were part of the breaking point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. When we come back, I want us to talk about Mother Tongue, your new album. So, you are on Zapam Tima, and we are talking to Mwila Msonda, aka Slap Dee, on the other side.
Zapa mutima.
This is the real deal.
The real deal is Elixir.
Elixir Kombucha. The real deal.
Elixir.
That's me.
Nah, I meant the kombucha.
You can have mine.
Now that's a real deal.
The real deal is Elixir.
Elixir Kombucha, the real deal.
You are on Zapamtima and we are talking to Mwilam Sonda, Slap Dee, the real Slap Dee, not a fake, the real Slap Dee, only on Zapamtima. Hey Slap,
Yeah.
Mother Tongue, the new album.
Yes, sir.
How is it doing?
It's doing great.
Mhm.
Currently, the most selling album of the to date, most selling album in the country right now. So
It's
you know,
only normal.
it's it's doing great, and
Wow.
I can only thank my fans. You know, the people that support my music, for giving me the support.
Yeah,
It really wouldn't be there without them.
yeah. Excellent. What do you normally do during your spare time?
In my free time, I do a lot of things. Very lazy things though.
Like what? Golf?
I sleep a lot.
Okay.
I watch a lot of movies.
All right.
Golf, not really. I tried it.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't really
Found
a
that
thing.
my knees were no, it wasn't.
Giving in,
I
yeah.
like water. I travel. Basically, it's I spend my free time doing lazy things because when you're out there, it's busy work. So
Yeah.
you want to relax, do things that really just calm you down
Yeah.
when you're not working. So for me, it would be just laying in bed watching a movie, I don't know, sitting in a pool,
Okay.
you know, going somewhere very serene, just being somewhere, you know, watching nature, stuff
Okay.
like that. Things
Excellent.
that really just relax your mind.
Yeah.
Those
So
are
you
the
unwind.
things that, exactly.
Yeah.
If not, I'll probably beating someone at FIFA.
Okay.
I play a lot of FIFA. I play a lot of
alright.
games. So I play
Ah,
FIFA,
Excellent.
and it's one of my favorite things to do.
I've heard you rap in Tonga. You've done something in Tonga.
Yes,
And then
sir.
you're Mwilam Sonda. How many languages do you speak?
A lot of people ask me that.
Yeah.
How do you speak Tonga?
Yeah, and you know.
They ask it like it's a weird thing.
Yeah, like it's weird.
It's okay to be.
Especially when you do it so perfectly. You know,
Oh,
it's
okay.
like, okay, but okay, what am I missing here?
So I'm half. What most people don't know is I'm half Bemba,
Yeah.
half Tonga. You know, my dad was Bemba, my mom was Tonga.
So KK has done his homework. Dr. Kaunda did his homework.
He did actually.
Is there a way of undoing it?
Wow.
Do you think there's anyone who's going to undo that?
I really don't think so.
There you go.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so basically my mother was Tonga, my father was Bemba. So when our siblings came, my aunties, my uncles, they spoke Tonga.
Wow.
Also, I went to school there, Chikankata High.
Yeah.
It's basically a Tonga-dominated place. It's in southern province.
Oh, yeah. Excellent.
So I was forced to learn Tonga.
Yeah.
There's many other friends of mine that are not Tonga that can speak Tonga.
Okay, I'm trying to learn it right now.
Oh, yeah?
Like, Moributi,
Yeah, what?
Moria,
Insima.
Vanene, Kamamba,
Yeah,
Muranganzi. And I have that
Deep voice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
excellent.
it's crazy. So I speak about fluently. I speak 4 languages
Okay,
that I'm very proud of. I speak
Right.
Bemba, which is obviously
yeah,
my
it's in the blood. Like Tonga.
my actual mother tongue.
Yeah,
I speak Tonga, Nyanja as well.
yeah.
I speak some English. I don't know if I'm fluent at it.
Mwena Tovia,
I speak Setswana, not fluently.
Okay,
A bit of
Setswana.
Setswana, Swahili as well.
Okay.
I'm trying to learn Zulu and Lozi.
Ah,
Yeah.
excellent. When we come back on the other side, I want you to give us that inspirational message. I want you to motivate someone. You are on Zapamtima and we are speaking to Slap Dee, and meet me on the other side as we get that inspirational message from Slap Dee. Only on Zapamtima.
Zapamutima.
This is the real deal.
The real deal is Elixir.
Elixir Kombucha. The real deal.
Elixir?
That's me.
No, I meant the kombucha.
You can have mine.
Now that's a real deal.
The real deal is Elixir.
Elixir Kombucha. The real deal.
Zapa mutima.
You are on Zapam Tima TV show brought to you courtesy of Gavi Beverages, and we are talking to Slap Dee. Hey, Slap. That inspirational message, that motivation, there's somebody out there that's pushing and they really, really are like, almost probably giving up or thinking, it's just wasting time, it's a sheer waste of time. What would be your message? Do you really see this thing even before it happens? Because there are times when so many clouds just come about and then it's like, okay, I've been wasting my time.
Yeah. For me, it's very, very simple. It's I don't know how motivating this would be to somebody else, but my mantra would be, you can come back from anything.
Wow.
I read that somewhere in, I think we were in Australia, in Melbourne or somewhere.
Okay.
It's written on a huge wall. It just says, you can come back from anything.
Wow.
And it shows, it's got a figure of a hand,
Yeah.
almost like reaching out to grab another hand.
Okay.
So what that basically meant for me was like, it doesn't matter what you're going through. You can look at the stories of people like Tiger Woods, Emmanuel Mayuka, and even if it could be anything, a start. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work out the first time. Giving up should never ever be an option. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You can come back from anything.
Excellent.
So that would be my word to somebody out there listening. Inspire yourself. Sometimes the world is not good enough. These days, I'll say the world, you should know that the world is getting more and more evil. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Back in the day, the world was more, it wasn't very calm, but it was a bit, loving.
Yes.
So you find there's very little to inspire you these days. Look for it, find it. If you can't find it outside, start within you.
Wow.
Which is actually, for me, the best place to start.
Wow.
Yeah.
Excellent. Politics.
Yes, sir.
Slap Dee. Sungayimirire ko president. No, president or MP. No, uli famous. You are famous. People in Zambia.
Yeah.
So, given a chance, would you go into politics? To save the people of Zambia.
Yes. My idea of politics is, you started by saying you're famous.
Yeah.
Politics and being famous are two different things.
Educate us.
You can be famous, popular, but you can't serve people.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It doesn't mean because I'm popular I can start a church. That's the same thing you say.
Wow.
And I believe in sticking in your lane.
Wow.
Focusing on things that you can actually manage. A lot of people have told me that, cancel a chain, we cancel a chepa. You get there, then what? Then you spoil a legacy, a whole legacy.
Yes.
I'll say this, not in a bad way, but look at Diego Maradona. Diego Maradona was once the biggest football player.
Yeah.
He went into coaching and whatnot because everybody thought he would be, the ideal coach, being the player that he was.
Yes.
didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and just sort of just starts depressing you and kills your legacy, things that you've earned with what you loved.
Oh yeah.
And really put in your everything.
Mm-hmm.
So politics for me, coming back to your question, politics for me is not a matter of fame. It's, am I ready to serve the people?
Yeah.
Am I confident enough to say, look, I'm here to help you and you and you, and I'll do it, whether I'm broke, I'm rich, whether I'm suffering, regardless of the position that I'm in, I will serve you.
Oh yeah.
You need to be mentally ready for that. Otherwise, what you find is corruption cases.
Yeah.
Issues of no, wanachitachani, or no, is scandalous things.
So then the motive is not right.
The motive,
moment.
what's your intentions?
Yeah.
What's your intent? What do you want to do? Are you doing it because you're popular? Because you can win? That's almost taking advantage. There are 100 other people that are not popular, but can do it properly, better than you. Exactly.
They have what it takes.
Yes. So that's my take on politics.
Wow. Excellent. Okay. You know, when we get back, just after this break, I want us to look at what your mantra is. I want to know what your mantra is. Yeah. You are on Zapam Tima TV show brought to you courtesy of Gavi Beverages, and we are talking.
Zapa mutima.
This is the real deal.
The real deal is Elixir.
Elixir Kombucha. The real deal.
Elixir?
That's me.
No, I meant the kombucha.
You can have mine.
Now that's a real deal.
The real deal is Elixir.
Elixir Kombucha. The real deal.
Zapa mutima.
You are on Zapam Tima TV show brought to you courtesy of Gavi Beverages. Yes, your one and only Zapam Tima. And of course, we are looking into the life of Slap Dee. Slap,
Yes, sir.
give it to us. What is your mantra? I know you touched a bit about it as you were, trying to explain there, but please give it to us.
So like I said before, my mantra is and has been for a while now, you can come back from anything. That's very deep for me, and I think it is deep for everyone once you look at it from a certain angle. You can come back from anything. So there's points where you're really low and it almost feels like there's nothing that can save me now. You felt that before.
Yeah, sure.
I've felt that before. Everyone's felt that before. To believe that you can come back from that is something that's really hard. But once you believe that you can actually come back from anything, and it didn't say you can come back from pressure, you can come back from, from poverty. It didn't specify. It said from anything.
Anything.
So my brother, think about that. Anything. That's basically,
nice.
It could be divorce. It could be, there are many things that, injure people these days.
Ever heard of this word? As a man thinks, so is he.
Yes. That's exactly, yes. So we're moving on the same page.
Because if you think you can do it,
then you can.
You will.
You will, actually.
If you think you can't, it doesn't matter how many encouragement you get. It doesn't matter how many things are done to help you. It doesn't matter how much encouragement from whoever and all that, but because you've already given up there. So your attitude will determine. And someone once said to me,
Yeah.
many people die before they actually die.
Wow. that's wow. I'm taking that. I'm taking that with me. I
What
promise you. I'm taking that. Many
You
people
know.
die before they actually die.
Before you die.
Yeah.
You know? So you need to keep at it. You need to be there. You need to really see it. You need to push it. You know, for as long as you're there, you're conscious. You can.
True.
But there's this thing about just, no wonder people commit suicide.
Yep.
They've already given up.
Yep.
No, there's no need to.
Yep.
You're dying before you die. It's not right.
I'm glad you feel my, So that's my mantra basically.
Wow. There you go.
That's what you need to. You can come back from anything.
What do you expect when you rub shoulders with a Slap Dee? Now here I am, I'm busy shining around. What? You know?
No, we're on the same page. I like that. I really appreciate it.
So, like, when you're under pressure, how do you, like, realign yourself, and regain that focus, positively?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you just realign yourself?
So I look at all the positive things when I'm in pain. Not just physically. It could be anything. Just pressure, stress.
Yeah.
Or just going through lots of negativity. I look at the positive things around me.
Oh yeah.
Someone once told me to do that. Like, look at all the good things around you.
Yeah.
There's always a silver lining somewhere. But when you're in that position, it's so hard. You just feel like, and it's
You're crushed from all sides.
And then you see, there's a way the universe, it sort of hears you complaining, and it keeps giving you, you're attracting more
Negative
of
energy.
that. Yeah, negative energy, bad vibes. The more you keep excusing, complaining, lamenting, it's all coming. It keeps coming. So rather than doing that, you would want to look at the positive things.
Yeah.
Wow, look, I've got a beautiful daughter. Wow, I've got fans that love me.
Yeah, I'm
Wow,
healthy.
look, I'm healthy.
I
You
got
know what I mean?
appetite.
Yes, exactly. I want to
Uza
eat.
kukutana cha appetite 1 week.
Ishebana.
Whatever you take,
Eh,
will look. Just appetite, just. Your body will change. Everything will just be just appetite. These are things we take for
we
granted.
take for granted.
Yeah. Slap, given 5 minutes to pitch to somebody, who would that be in the whole world? Just 5 minutes. Who would it be and why?
To talk to somebody or pitch.
Pitch. A business idea or whatever it is.
Wow, that's a tough one. Oof. That's a really tough one.
Okay, to talk to. I know you fancy some. Yeah. Any role model? Anyone you've
Pitch,
watched?
talk,
Anyone you?
or-
Yeah. Let's open it up. Yeah.
It would be Elon Musk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Elon Musk is a very complex businessman. There's businessman that he's like a super modern businessman. He's not traditional. He thinks the opposite. Almost like Kanye West.
Oh yeah.
Kanye West will come with a shoe that looks like a rocket. People will say, "Wow, what's that? I would never buy it," and you overprice it.
Yes.
And it will sell out.
Wow. There
So
you go.
basically, they're looking at
That's
the
weird.
shoe,
That's weird.
the appearance.
Yeah.
When you wear, I love Yeezys. I wear a lot of Kanye West shoes. They're
Oh,
called
yeah.
Yeezys.
Oh yeah.
And people wonder, they're shaped like spaceships. Why they? Which he does that. He does that on purpose.
Oh yeah.
Why you wear them? They're very comfortable.
Oh,
The
yeah.
most comfortable shoes I have are Yeezys.
Wow.
Even in slides is what they're very comfortable.
That's an advert for easy.
So anyway, what I'm trying to get at
Yeah,
is the kind
sure.
of thinking that they have. Elon Musk, I would like to find out what goes through your brain, as a businessman. He's unorthodox, if I may put it that way. He goes this way when people are supposed to go this way.
Yeah.
Comes up with a Tesla, goes to the moon, does what?
And that's what business is all about.
Yeah.
Okay? You fill in the gap.
Exactly.
You bring in what is lacking. Okay, it's not like our goose a tomato.
Yes.
And then I'm
Na-
a
na- na- na-
tomato.
tomato.
Think of what is
For a
lacking.
ginger, you will be ginger.
Yes. So,
Na
you
vena nga
know,
wamba na yole
yes,
kuntanshi, you're
yes,
planning the next move.
Yes. You know, it's like what I say about us human beings. There's a wow in you. There's a wow in me. Okay? So I shouldn't waste time trying to be like Slap Dee. I should find out the wow that is in me.
Exactly.
When I present it to the world will go, wow.
Zapamtima. I feel like I came to see my life coach. Man. I'm having a great time.
Don't flatter me. No, don't flatter me.
No, seriously, I'm really having a great time learning, you know. So much I'm learning right now.
No,
Even as we chat, yeah.
We thank God for that. But listen, obviously you've done some business investments. What has been your worst business investment?
A lot. Lots of them.
Okay.
Yeah, but this would be very unpopular opinion. I invested in some cryptocurrency.
Currency?
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple of years back.
Okay.
And I did a job
Mm-hmm.
that was worth $8,000.
Wow.
You know, I should have just invested a bit of it because I didn't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a brother of mine came and explained, I'm doing this, what, Forex,
Yeah.
crypto, so we can invest this money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Before I could even understand it, I thought, wow,
This
this
is
is, well, let me be 10 steps ahead.
Yeah.
But that's not how business works. You need to understand it for you to be 10 steps ahead. I took a risk that I still regret. I lost all of it. I didn't make any money back.
The whole $8,000.
Basically, I made a loss. I got back about $2,000. Yeah, and that was it's still a lot of money to me, man.
Yeah,
it's money that could have.
To everyone else.
You know what I mean? Could have.
Wow.
No, to some people it's just pocket change.
Yeah.
But to people like us, that was my life savings, and I lost it. I lost
Wow.
it. So that would be the worst investment. I didn't understand the currency thing.
I've heard about it. Someone was trying to explain a few things here and there. But anyway, let's get back to our questions. I think we go into the last segment, and that's the quick question session. We just have fun and then close just after this. You are on Zapam Tima, and meet me on the other side as we conclude with the quick question session with Slap Dee, only on Zapam Tima. You are on Zapam Tima, and it's the quick question session. Slap Dee, this is one of my favorite parts of the show. You need to answer. I need the answer in 2 seconds if possible. Wow. This is where the fun begins. Okay. Your worst habit?
Snap! I got a lot actually. Not that I didn't know if I could say them on camera, but let's go.
Okay. What you feared most as a kid?
Duck. The duck.
Ichibata.
No. As in.
Oh, the
afraid of the
darkness.
duck. Yes.
Oh, okay. That makes the two of us. The question you don't like so much?
What do you do?
Just that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Excellent. Been dumped before?
Many times.
Like me, eh? Who hasn't? Strangest food you've ever tasted?
Was that octopus?
Octopus.
Yes.
I tasted that. I think 20 years ago. or so.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Very salty, selling taste.
Yeah. If you could eat this food forever, and if that's the only food that remained in the world, what would it be? Every day, Jay.
Hungarian sausage.
Okay, I see. What's your most useless talent?
Oh, wait, soccer, playing soccer. I cannot play soccer.
What's that, the big numbers?
Yeah. Left.
I did a lot of basketball. When I was introduced to basketball, team
yes.
Because,
exactly.
Or a big number. Sure. Okay. What would the world be like if it were filled with male and female copies of you?
Wow. Wow.
What do you think the world would be like?
It would be extinct. We would have all been dead. We'd kill ourselves. Yeah.
Slap, it's been nice. I'm sure we're gonna have you again.
Thank you.
On the show. We're humbled to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you so much for having come. We will speak with you again.
Thank you so
obviously.
much.
Yeah. So I'll give you. I have a present for you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. This present is from Coffee Beverages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's
Thank you.
a small token. You open and
Oh,
see
yeah?
it. Yeah.
Thank
From,
you. Wow.
Coffee Beverages. Yeah. That thing is a beast.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
That thing is a beast.
Ah,
Yeah.
I'll make sure to carry this
Small
everywhere.
token from Gabi Beverages.
There's
Try
more.
your health drink.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's
man.
your health drink?
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much.
There you have it,
you.
viewers. This has been our Zapam Tima, and until next week at the same time, bye bye.